Hey, this is Blind Fox. Welcome at my gameplay through. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. Let's see, do we have anything here? We have nothing. There is nothing we can do. We do not have any rope yet. That's the problem when you work with this stuff. No rope yet. So we'll have to just label this for a bit. There we go. Because we need more of these. We've got enough there, we've got enough there. This stuff is selling on its own. Did we make any money? I don't know if you actually make money. I haven't really seen our money increase any when running the mills or the cement factories like this. In AutoSell, I'm trying to see if it will increase. Definitely not since yesterday, I think. We have nothing else to do today, I think. We are still waiting for our Yep, we've got really nothing here. Let's just go there, we go. This is still waiting, that is still waiting. I can't do anything with this. What I think I'm going to do, because I can't really do anything with that field yet, I might plant grass on there. That is what I was thinking about. Visit. Here we are basically on a limb out and waiting for rope. We need rope. We've got wood, we've got all the other stuff. What we need is rope. So we need cotton. I don't want to buy the rope because we can make the rope. I didn't want to start earlier with the rope, and by the way, this is August. This is we have been playing this game for 3 years in game time. And in that 3 years we at least have built our Grain Elevator Museum. So what we are going to be doing now is, where's the yellow one? Yes, there we go. We are going to go hook up our cedar, and we're going to do grass because we can do, I think, maybe one crop, maybe 2 crops of grass, and I'm not exactly sure where is it. I think it's out this way. And yes, I know we need a place for our to park our stuff better. It really sucks how we have it organized at the moment. But we are going to plant grass because we at least can make money from grass while we wait. The sheep does give us rope, but it does take a while. And you need a lot of sheep to provide rope. So that is going to be the problem we are having, is trying to get this stuff sorted. We want to plant grass. So there we go, grass will be planted here. And we might just get one, or maybe just one. Even if we just get one good crop of grass off this field, it would be worth me planting grass today, because we can turn it into silage and we can make at least some money, which is always a good thing. We'll see what contracts there is for our worker to do. What is this one? A harvesting contract. And a rock picking contract. No. Stone picking. No. Stone picking we don't think we're going to do. Rock removal is difficult because we struggle to find stuff. So let's see, what are we doing with this? Are we going to be... no, I don't. Why does it look like carrots? It does look like carrot. This is a carrot contract. We know we cannot do carrots. Is it carrot? Oh no, this is canola. Sorry, it's not carrots, it's canola. So we harvest for 87. We go and drop it in the farmer's market. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, it's canola. We do have all of this, but we'll just think. This is the bigger harvester, so we're going to do that. Yes, and I know it's costly to do it this way, but it's just easier. This is a nice big trailer we have here. So we'll bring you in. Oh, hang on. I think we are far enough away from that thing. So we'll park him here. And we hope we can get our harvester over yonder. There we go, that worked. It's on. Don't ask how. I thought it wasn't gonna pick it up, but it did. Now this is, I think, is the larger Massey Ferguson. I don't think it's the one we have. I think ours is a bit smaller. Now let's see if you want to drive yourself. Good, we are planting our crops nicely. So I'm still not sure if I actually make money with the small cement factories as currently utilized, because I never see money increase up there when I start the day. So I'm not really sure, do I make money there? Let's see if this thing is going to move. That's the annoying thing of doing harvesting, is your harvester might not want to move. Come on, are you going to drive, or should I actually drive you? The AI drivers do not like driving the harvesters. They get all snooty and bothered when you expect them to actually do work, like driving the harvesters about. They are fine if you plonk them on the field and say, go forth and harvest, but the moment you drop them and say, go forth and drive to where you need to harvest, they get a tad picky. Suddenly they have forgotten how to drive. Now let's see if you want to remember how to drive on the road. So they just sort of forget how to drive. Now are you going to drive? You see this? It doesn't want to drive. It's sitting there flickering, eating my money, and then just say no. So the problem with a harvester when I drive it, it's so maneuverable. At least these grain harvesters are more like drive a bit, is not so maneuverable. Eventually we might want to make the big Mercy, but what we are after at the moment is getting the wood loaded, or the planks loaded on our trailer. We will have at least a few more planks to load, and then sell those every day, so that we can have by February enough money to buy a new field. And this is the trouble when you are driving, you get lost. You tend to get lost. Which is tediously bothersome. I think I need to turn right here. I could have, as I said, got my own, but we sold our trailer a while back, so we can't really use our own harvester here. But we will do this, we will drive over other people's fields, because that is what we do. We do not have crop destruction turned on. And we are building the playground, and for that we need wood, and we need a lot of rope, which we need cotton for. And you saw the trend lines on our cotton field. Now I have went and read some, and apparently we need to plow that field. To get rid of those trend lines. That is apparently what we need to do. The reason why I rent or lease the stuff when I do the contract is then I can return them, and it is done. Oh, come on, harvest now, you. Okay, so that is doing its thing. This thing is just hanging out on this field. That one is... Or is it the same harvester we have? No, it's not. See, ours looks a bit different. We were in that one before, so this one is just doing its thing. $94, apparently that's the best we can do for that. This one is 61, which is very bad because... yeah. And we did fertilize while we were working. Here we don't have that much fertilizer on. We did fertilize. What is the bad thing about our fertilizer? So currently our fertilizer is the bad thing, weeding. But we are currently using solid fertilizer. Now let's see, there is new stuff we can learn. Yes, there is. Let's just see what we will start our tractor and we will add some more stuff here. Now we do get a nice amount of money from this. Sadly, when I started this, we started with the Grain Elivator Museum and we finished that. We will go pop in there just in a bit to go and see if we can actually get in there. Last time we popped in there, we couldn't get into the museum. But maybe, maybe not. We'll also see how much wool we have got so that we can go deliver it to the rope makers. Now you do make nice money when you sell it like that, but it does take its own time getting done. We'll most likely need to do more wood, I think. Let's just have a wee look. Yeah, we'll need to go and cut some more wood. That is fine, we can do that. Not that we don't have any wood to do. It's not the closest wood that we have, but it is wood. There is trees. I want to thin out my farmyard some more. There's some places that the trees are just annoying me. Now you might want to have nice trees on your farm, but it's really a bothersome thing. Now I did add more wood to the and planks to the Grain Elivator Museum, but I don't think that will be a problem for us that much. What is going to annoy us is the rope. We do have a lot of trees still we can get rid of. And something else that I need to do is get myself a forklift, because the tractor is really annoying for doing forklift things. I don't know if a forklift will be any better. I've never used a forklift in this game. So I don't know. But we will find out. This we'll just pick up from this side. Now the problem is, I think I wonder if forklift might be able to maneuver more better. The problem is also that this part of the sawmill there is unseen protuberances, which means that it might you have trouble lifting and lifting and moving some of your pellets, like there. So we just drove into one of those protuberances. You can't see them. I cleared this thing before I placed it. This was placed the normal. I didn't even place it with bead. I placed it with the normal thing, and I did clear the ground before I placed it there. I removed the stump. I mean, I did the whole thing. And the previous time I used this sawmill, I had the same problem. There is these unseen things that you can't, that is just there, and you can't deal with it because you don't see them. It's really annoying. When we are done here, we'll go and have a little look at the our contract. And now we have to, of course, get this stuff to the... It's more difficult to deliver your stuff at the playground. So if you start with the playground building it, you might get discouraged much easier than you would when you built the Grain Elevator Museum, because it's much more difficult to get your stuff at the playground. The Grain Elevator Museum is a bit more easy to build as such, because it's not, you don't have to struggle to, the stuff you need is basically wood. So although I bought the, you do need the bigger sawmill though, but you can buy, it's easy enough to just go buy the boards you need, the walls for the Grain Elevator Museum, than it is to go and buy all of the rope that we are going to need, according to what I can see. But the problem is you need the sawmill to make the money to do the stuff you want to do. So if you start with the big sawmill, you need 300,000 whatever you need to buy the bigger sawmill. You also need the amount of wood. This medium sawmill, you can't make walls from it, but you can make the money to do, get the big sawmill from this sawmill. I just didn't because I wanted other stuff. I wanted farm equipment and such. So I could have gotten the bigger sawmill, but again, you only need 12 of the walls when you build the Grain Elevator Museum, which really doesn't justify you buying the great sawmill unless you are a purist and want to make everything you use in the build. And the 12 isn't, I mean, it isn't that much. If we only need a 12 rope, I still think it's gone about it this way, but the thing is we don't need 12, just 12 rope. Now let's quickly see what's happening. No, you are not full yet. So we'll send it half on its way to the where we need it. This we can't really get it there because we can't do a go and deliver. It just likes to get stuck. It's difficult to get it in to where it needs to be going. So we can drive it, I think, up to here. I figured out that's more or less the best place for it. Because if I drive it any closer, it just gets itself stuck. Which is simply annoying. Well, we are getting somewhere. So where is it? There it is, somewhere. Ah. There we go. This tractor is slow. This Mercedes, I think it's underpowered for the trailer. Okay, I think we are going uphill as well, which truly doesn't help much. So we want extra. We also want to see if we get the small there we go, let's do what I wanted to do. I cannot drive next to something to... I mean, you've seen me carrot harvesting, or trying to, which we totally suck at. And it was a little field which we tried to harvest the last time we tried to carrot harvesting. Tried our hand at carrot harvesting. And then you get overcorrection like that because we suck at driving. We are not good drivers. We are very bad drivers. So now we are trying to run this thing down with this. As you can see, we can hardly move. It is uphill, it is terribly difficult, and if this thing doesn't stop, which hopefully it does, yes. We want the extra canola, which means we have to sort of do some arithmetic, some math, to see how much of what we will need, how much is going to be filled, how much we're going to harvest, how much this and how much that. Okay, so that is what, 35%, this is 30% harvested. Fine. We'll just stop right here. I think we'll just park there. You see, you get stuck. This thing just gets itself stuck. Now I need to figure out where it is. There it is. Where should it go? Okay, it should turn to yon right. This thing is all the annoying as, yes, very much annoying. Sometimes it's just easier to dry things where you need them yourself, which is difficult enough to stay on the road. What I really need to do is go and see what how much rope, or sorry, how much wool I have, so that I can go and deliver some rope. Now you get to this part, and this road is just like a snake, slithering and poisonous. Slithering and poisonous. If I can have a road from hell, this is it. Good, how much did we get? Well, we got 35. Still not enough. Now let's see if we can extract ourselves from this problem. No, I don't think we will, but we will try to extract ourselves. Do a turn, and there is so much wood, trees in our way. Okay, now I can hopefully get you back. There we are, on our way getting a new grass field. We wanted this thing, we wanted to draw where is there's the trailer we will need. Now I need to actually take the green trailer in so that we can actually get a better, remove the side walls from it. To make a mini trailer, a mini flatbed. Flat bed, there we go. My T's and D's and stuff is not good there. So, here is our sheep that does provide wool, and apparently if we sell wool, we also need cloth. We might need cloth, so we have to have wool sometimes for our I don't know if it's worth it taking that, but at least we can have one of that. We'll need cloth sometime because we need to so we have to build the little cloth place as well, the little spinning whatever. And that's what I actually want to use the wool for, but at the moment we can just use it for this as well, for the rope. You don't really get a lot out of it, so I don't think that the wool is really profitable actually when I think using it for rope. It might be much more profitable to use wool for spinning. So this is going to really take us a while. So most stuff where you see people building this, they don't actually play the game while they're building it. They're just showing you the stages. And then they say, well, it takes 3 years, it takes that amount, but that's just how long it takes you to actually do the building. It's not telling you how much does it take you to get the things, to get the things, to get the things to do the building. So let's see what this does. What does our wool say? How much wool we have? Not that much. So our productivity, I think we might have, how many sheep do we have here at the moment? Let's see. 10, 10, 10, 10 and 4. There, we've got 4 new ones. Or more, 14 new ones that is going to have to grow into themselves. I didn't buy all of the sheep that I could buy. So we did have, our sheep did increase, which is a good thing. Our sheep increased. We will drive you lot over to the wool lot. Sorry, to the rope makers. At least we will have that. We'll see if we need to roll anything. So we do want to come on, harvest everything we can harvest. We need to do some tree cutting just now. If we have extra granola, we'll just keep it. Yeah, it's annoying. Good. So this got here. Ah, well, there we've got an already new wood for us. We'll just park you there. Now we'll need to go through our that. So this is not going to be a permanent field. This is literally just going to be where I'm just going to use it for a bit. This one I have to replow because currently it is terrible at doing what we want it to do. Now where is what we need? We need the roller, and I'm not sure where I parked it last because we are not ready. Oh, there it is. Good. Huh. Now we'll just cut you down. I like to cut off my trees as low as possible. Let's see how much this is. So what do we have? Do we have silage yet? Where bales? Grass. We don't have silage yet. I ever cut down this tree before? I might have. So this thing I think can do 8 tons, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just show you before I cut through this. This is the bigger one of the two. I think there's 2 that you can use to pull them with. 2 of these. This is the bigger one of the 2. And it can only do 8 tons. I really should actually put it on the other side. Yes. Let's just put it on the correct side. Okay, oops. Now let's just find it again. Where is it? People do stupid things. Sorry if you hear noises in the background, there's working going on. So, we are not going to be able to get everything out. So we need to drop this at the farmers market. Yes. Deliver. Farmers market. Okay, start. Go and deliver. Now let's see, is this Mercedes strong enough to pull it? And will it pull it? It's moving! Good. Okay, we'll work on that. This might just fill it, so we'll just leave our tractor around and see if we cannot get around 13 pounds for this. We've changed it to pounds in the meantime. So you can see here, it doesn't want to do it. It's too wood is too big. So we'll just reel you in. Could it look better? Or now let's drive. Now the trees looks all nice and lovely if they are growing, and it's green and it looks all naturey, but it does limit what you can see quite so much, or quite a lot, and that is difficult for when you are driving. It's basically the main reason why I like to cut it down, besides for making room for some of my buildings. So the more annoying a tree is where it is located, the more I like to cut it down. There we go, we've got enough wood again. And this thing is working and using. You can see there isn't that much cycles per day, it's 2000 and something. Cycles here per day is only 190, but you can see it only uses 20 wool makes 3, so you get 6 and a bit wool is used for one of this, or to create one little piece of rope. 150 is 40, let's see, this is 4 to 15, so it is a better ratio and a faster ratio than the rope, the wool. So it is better to use your cotton, although you need a lot of cotton to work for this to actually work. That's why we need A, to buy the field, B, to get the money. And another thing about this medium sawmill, it might not work as fast as the other one, but it hey, we completed that other build. We completed our first building with the Grain Elivator Museum. We just completed it, and it worked nicely. That's gonna be finished in a bit. Oh, you're done! How lovely! It is done, apparently. Now we just need 4 hour see, and it is not going to appear because it is screwed up. It drove into something it should not have done. Hang on, let's see, where are we and what is it doing and why doesn't it just want to drive where I want it to go? Maybe it will do it now. Farmers market, start job. Okay, it's on its way. So at least we've got everything harvested. I was thinking not to sell all of the canola today, but apparently we are most likely going to have to do it. Deadwooding we can't do. Cultivating we actually can do. We might do some cultivating. It's easier to do that than harvesting. We might do a bit of bale wrapping as well. Now cultivating, it's that one and this one. So it doesn't cost us that much, so we do field 61. One. Okay, we've got that done. Okay, it is driving at least. Okay, this is done, that is done, good. That field is bothering me. Truly bothering me. So I'm going to just leave everything as is. I think that would do. Let's just save this, because we know what happens if we don't save. Let's see what we can buy. Not that I can buy or want to buy a lot of things, but if there's anything... Don't want that. Don't want this tractor. Now this one looks nice. But it's a lorry one. We do not need that. Looks like flatbed. Now this trailer can transport other things, yes I know. But there's nothing we will want. Huh. Good, so we do have this. I think it's around 13 or around. We do get a nice amount of money for the rope. So nothing we can do yet. We are not planting our replanting our canola at the moment. What we do want to do is replant the canola sometime. But you can see, you know, the amount of cotton we had. It was really a lot, and we didn't do that much. I don't think we've been in this tractor before. Let's go and see how it looks. We've got a nice comfy chair. I don't see a seat belt though. And there's no other chair. I don't really see a seat belt, no. Nice tractor though. But I won't say there isn't a seat belt, but I don't see one. You can't bring your kid to work because I don't think that is a chair there. No, it's just a white cab. Don't see any nice fancy screens, but at least there is some levers in the tray. Now what are you waiting for? Let's go to that later on. Nice big. You can see there we've got, at least here we've got a nice new screen, lovely buttons, a seat belt, and we've got you can bring your kid to work. Very nice tractor. I'm wondering if this tractor won't tip over to the front, because you see how far back these wheels are. If you have a big thing on the front, I don't know if you can, this tractor would be very, very top heavy, but it does have a small wheelbase. So this thing might be front heavy if you do something weird. As I say, I don't know if you can actually put on anything, if you can just do the weight on this. But this very weird tractor. This tractor as well. And again, I don't know if you can add stuff in the front, but it's got a very, very big, a very rear wheelbase. Although you've got this funny part here at the back, these are, I think, big tractors. Not like the tractors I'm used to. Mine, ours, the wheels were a bit further forward. This tractor does look weird. Oh, it got itself sorted out. So let's go to this thing. We're going to sell the extra. And I don't think I'm going to do another harvesting contract, because this is when we get into trouble. We're going to dump the rope, and then we're going to take the green tractor back, load some more stuff on the trailer. We will not have enough today to buy our new field. Sadly. It's not a flat one, this. Ew. Okay, we've got this little bit. Just to move this thing, it's uphill, it's doesn't want to go. This is a real underpowered tractor for this. I mean, you can see this thing can hardly move. And even downhill it doesn't really want to. At least downhill it's better. No. We'll just do job, farmer's market, and start job. There, it should take that. See if it will sort itself out. And of course it fell off the road. I hate it when this stuff falls off the road. It's always so annoying. Farmers market, start. Are you going to work now? Let's see. There we go, it's done. So we are basically done with this. This thing has piled up the traffic in a nice way. We'll drive it off and go and deliver what we need to deliver. Oh. So we've got 166,000. Let's see what we want to do. That's done. This is done. This will cost us 182,000 and some extra money. So August, we've done well. This is after 3 years. With the beginning of year 4. So as we said earlier, if you haven't watched our series, wrong one. If you haven't watched our series, we completed this. The Grain Elevator Museum. You can see there they can't deliver anything there, and this is what we did. We've also collected everything, but you can't yet apparently enter. Not here you can't. And let's see from that side. Somewhere I've seen somebody that could enter from the one side, but I don't know why I can't. You can't enter from here. That one has got a thing in front of it. Let's see here. Can't enter here. Can't enter here. So we cannot enter this place yet. I would really like to enter here so that we can see how it looks inside after we did what we did. Oh wait! Yes! We can enter! Yes, you have to click on it apparently. That door can open. Let's see if this door can open. There! Damn! I can enter! I have to click on the things. Ah! Now let's look through our... These are all things that we collected. Oh yes! Oh yes! You click on the doors. I got the doors open. Ah! I was pushing the R button the whole damn time. That's the problem. There's the phone, there's the table, there's I think the stove, there's that. The table, the typewriter. This thing. You see? Hey! Hey, look at this! We've got that thing we got this thing we've got. There we go! Hey! I might just do a little short video. There's a wheelbarrow, I might just do a little short video. Because we figured it out. It works. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm in. I think I'll do a nice short video. I can't remember what we collected all over the place, but at least this thing I know we collected. The museum, we can enter. Ah. We will come and tour the museum sometime. Look at this, there's the pipe. Now this door doesn't want to open. Here's the red thing we got. Oh, splendid, splendid. Look at this. I don't think I'm just gonna cut this maybe out of the video, but... So there is still places you cannot go, but... If you think about how this thing looked in the beginning when we started... It looks lovely now. Truly, simply lovely. There we go. Open that door as well. Simply delightful. Let's open that one as well. Yes. And this is the Grain Elevator Museum, and we just visited it. Yay! So we just ran through it. Great. So I'll cut this little piece out of the video and I'll just show it. Just look at this. It's done. Oh yes. Oh how smashing. This is almost done. This just looks so nice. So 7 and something. Yep, we got money there. So 181,000. We have got at least enough. So we have visited the Grain Elevator Museum. Because I knew someone opened it and I couldn't figure out, but I was pressing the R button because, yeah, I haven't opened a lot of doors in this game before. And apparently you don't use the R button. There we go. We have visited that building. Oh. So we did collect all the 35 things. It's all in our museum. Splendid. Splendid. I will go and have to hang on, cut out this part of the video at least so that we can see our Grain Elevator Museum in a small little video that I will post as well. This is truly nice. I was disappointed that we couldn't enter, but now I know we can. I just had to push the right button. I think maybe next month we can go and we'll see. Maybe this month, I'm not exactly sure. when we might be able to go, come on, you stupid thing. This is the problem we are having in this. There we go. So now we just need to find where. What did we do to that? Oh, there we go. Good. We have literally done most of the stuff we wanted to do today. The problem here is some of these. So again, we need to remove the small farmers market to actually do anything. We might not cut that down now. We might do this one first. Although this one is, I think Walter might keep his tree for now. We can go and cut this one down. Oh, I can go and let's just save you. Good, 5, yes. So we are making wool, which is good. Our sheep is growing, the little ones. Is doing some mite of growing at least. They do, looks like they grow quite fast. But, yep. So we can, I think, buy that the field we want. We can afford. We can at least afford the field now. There we go. Huh. So we've got 156,000. Over the December we can do some more things. What's the time now? 15. We can actually go here. Do this. Run our little tractor over there and do the same thing to that field that we are going to buy that we did to this field. We might just get finished with the sowing. Oops, that's the wrong way. I'm really thinking about doing that. Do we have? Yeah, we do have that things on there. I really think I should so what I want to do is go quickly and plant maybe the other fields of grass. Let's get on here. Our so seeds, yes, we want the seeds to start. We don't have a seed creator. There is a seed creator, I think, mod, where you can use different things to create seeds with. And I think we will make quite a bit of money. So we're going to buy that field. We're going to mow it. This thing we will have to actually... There we go. Let's just save. Buy. Good, we can buy this. Yes. Purchase that, yes. Good. That's 60. I'm still not sure if I'm going to make these two fields one. I'm thinking about it though. Now we've got all of this trees to cut down, which is a good thing. Good, and it can feed our grass. So we need to February is the first month we can plant cotton. So that is what we are going to do in February. We can only harvest this stuff in October, and because we are not planting canola at the moment, so I might just, let's just run over here. I'm still considering I have to plough this field anyhow, because I can't get rid of the wheat doesn't want to die, this is screwed up thing there. Hang on, before we go there, I don't want trend lines to go and have... Where's trend lines? Or trim lines? None, good, there is none, no trim lines on this one. I hope there is no trim lines on this one. I'm thinking about maybe ploughing this as well. No, going and just plough some extra. Whenever we plough the other field, then I might even, you know, do the two fields in one. I think that would be a nice thing to do. And then maybe increase this one as well a bit. So, green beans. This cost us 106, it's 1.8 hectares. Now this one will cost us the same amount. So we'll buy that one. I don't know if I'm going to do the... I might actually... I don't know if I... wanting to do this a whole big field. Now this I did actually... I did fertilize it, but it doesn't show it nicely. It doesn't want to do what I want it to do. It's funny why it doesn't seed it as it should. I mean, I've got the seeding one. Thought I did have it turned on. I mean, it should do it automatically, but it doesn't want to. But yes, we are moving ahead with this. Planting that. Green harvester we don't have. I don't want to rent one. We'll see what we do next month. And see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do. We might just go and sell this again. I might just keep it until tomorrow morning and then sell it. You see, we haven't yet made any money from our from the cement factory. It's very weird that it doesn't make money if you direct sell. I mean, it should, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know if it's broken or if it's just not there, or if we're just missing it. I don't know why we don't really see it. we have done at least some good today. So we've got 3 of that, 1 of the 2 of those, 3 of that, I think 1 or 2 of those. So we are good on our way to do some more. Let's just see that again. Go and see, is our this thing is done, so we have to stop it again. Deactivate. So it is really difficult to do this I will of course roll the field as well when I finish there. It's really, it takes a long time to make the rope. At least we've got 1 more, almost half I think. Huh. So we are done basically for the day. We're just going to plant this field. I don't know why this doesn't plant it with the, because it does, it's got this, I'm sure it's got, it does have the sensors, and the AI should have turned it on. And I don't know why it's not turned on, because it shouldn't just plant white, it should, the seed should differ. See, seeding should differ here, because there is more than one, and it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't differ. "94", we've got 80 something, 88, 96, good. Funny, this field is normally the stupid field. This one, 61, bad, because of the cultivation there. 63 for that one. What's the last one? Yeah, tillage is bad for that field. Well, so 1.7 plus 2.69, 2.69, and this is 1753, not 4 far, so I might just, I'm really considering making this big thing one field. It is something I am truly considering. I need to remember to plough this in January. and see if I have to plough this field. And if I have to plough both, I can just as well increase the size of this field, plough and make them one. What is on this field with sugar beets? I can't really do anything with sugar beets. Well, we are over 50% done at least. Nothing we want. This is one of the augers. Oh, sorry, not just the augers. This is one of the. This is the thing we already have. The what do you call it? The lime spreader and the fertilizer. Nothing we want to use. So we need money for October again. So we need to make money next month. The grass aren't ready yet. It's not fermented into silage yet. Can't wait till the fishing thing comes out so that we can do that. Do some fishing from here. I'm wondering if that on whose land is that? Mine or his? Sell, yes. Oh, splendid, it's on my land. We will buy this as well. We do have some trees here that we might, I don't know if we're going to cut down. I don't know how easy those will fall and if it will fall where we want it to fall. But there is still trees here we can cut down. We'll clean up this. I don't think we're going to, I don't know what we're going to do here. We're just going to clean it up. This as well, we can cut down these. Lovely. Delightful. So we have done quite a nice job for this. Hey, I think there we at least we should make a little bit of money when we sell those. As I say, I don't know how you make money with the rocks because or the cement factories, because I have them, they are running, but it never comes through that I can see, yes, it sold anything. There's nothing I can say deliberately that yes, stuff was sold or stuff wasn't sold. So I might just, I think, store it again. I think we'll just go storing some, because for a very good reason. I don't seem to make money if I sell it directly. I don't see any money come in. I don't know if it just break even. I just don't know. I just can't say yes or no, or it's working or it's not working. I actually need to fix this thing up again. So we need to fix our tractors up. Oopsie. That wasn't nice. Good. We are doing well. We are well, oh. Well, we are getting there. We have done quite well. So all that we're going to do is finish this for the day. We'll just do this. Sit here and look at the scenery go by. And hope we don't lose some of our money. Going to have to do some vigorous ploughing. If we make this into one big field, which I don't yet know, which we might do, as I say. Now, why are we doing a nice little circle? That's what I don't understand about these AIs. They always do a nice little circle, and then they go... Around 3 more to go. Two more to go. 2 more circles. I hope we can... See, why do we have to do a 180-degree turn? We could just have driven on, and then it could just have reversed. What? Does this help? So one more roundabout we go, and then we are done with this feeding. There we go. Got these. This one is growing. These two fields I think will be ready in the same day. This one will be ready before them. This one we are waiting for in October. So 10 to 1, these fields will be ready. Yeah. However, we would make money from them, at least if we do it in silage. So somewhere we are going to have a nice payday. As I said, this still grass. The only annoying thing is we can't get close to the bales because you can't enter here, so I can't get close to the bales to see how ready they are. You can just see it's grass. You can't see anything else. But we do know it's 28 bales, so maybe tomorrow they will be ready to sell, and we can make some more money. So I might just see if I can get more. This will be ploughed. We'll wait for the cotton to be done, and just before we do the cotton, I'm considering making all of this one field. Really considering it. Even one crop from this field will make us money, because we don't have to hire any of our grass equipment anymore. We do own it outright. If we'd had cow or cattle, we would have want some hay around, and we would have want some straw, so we wouldn't have done this. But we do not need cattle at the moment. I could have had more sheep, but again, sheep doesn't do well with this. I think I'm going to stop using the sheep, the wool for the rope making, because it's wasteful. It's truly wasteful. So we'll just roll use to get some Okay, okay, needs lime, needs rolling. So that will also work. I don't see trend lines at the moment, but yeah. Another thing I was wondering, oh, I see. But the other field, the cotton field, we will need to plough anyhow. I'm still considering adding these two fields together for one. I want to actually go and have a look up here. Some of these fields. This, I think it's this one I want to see. Yeah, this one over here. How big is this? Oh, this is 1 point something hectares, and I think we did actually. How big is this one? Well, 9. See, this is a big one. The one we got our cotton from, I think the previous time we did the cotton, is it 1 or is this 10? How much is this? So 3 hectares, yeah. So I might make a big fat field. I am considering it. We do need a cotton harvester because we are going to keep doing cotton. We want to do a oil mill as well, final oil mill, what do you call it, the oil factory as well, because we've got some canola. And I really want to do some other productions that's not just project based. But at the moment all our productions is project based, and I'm considering selling the cement factories because they are not as profitable as, yeah. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to sell these cement factories because it's not worth it at the moment for me to have them, to do anything with them. We might do something else with the wood chips we are going to gather. Yes. But we will sell this. Sell it, we make money. We did get our initial investment back if I sell this one. Yeah. I think we did get our initial investment back at least. And we're going to sell this one as well. Yes. Because the cement factories did its job, it did their job. We don't need them no more. Oh, don't be an idiot. We don't need the cement factories anymore. We used it. And that's the nice thing, you can sell stuff that you don't need anymore. They are not profitable at all. I don't find them profitable. We can keep the here we go. We can keep this stuff around because we might need it. Well, we still have this lovely thing we can work away at. We'll work away at the rocks here, and then just go and sell it directly to the big game cement factory. So we've got 80, which we of course are going to spend immediately on a factory. See, what do this take? These are too expensive, we're not going to buy any of this. But I want to go through these. These are also expensive, but this one, it does take wood chips. We are going to buy this, maybe. So, plant is like here, so I need to go and look at this actually to see if I want to do that. We don't want tailoring. We need sugar. We need the spinnery. Yes, we need the spinnery. So there we can get the spinnery done. The other thing we are going to want to place is the oil thing. I think this is the oil thing. No, that's the oil thing. So this one we'll just need to cut up into little pieces quickly. Can't yet do the spinnery or the oil thing. Hang on, let's just see how much there is. Not yet enough. Just need to straighten your proper. Let's just quickly keep an eye on that. Now there is 2 we need to add, but we're not going to do it at the moment. So we will fix that when we get there. Um, okay, it's a bit too late to do anything about that tonight. But hang on, let's go. Let's see if we can actually do something about it today. So we've got that, we've got this way, this is supposed to come out. Aha. Okay, this is what we did. We've got our spinnery sorted. So that is done. Yeah. Okay, so that is almost done. So this is done. Okay. So we'll just park everything here. And that's that. So we've sold our cement factories. We have got the spinnery, haven't started it up yet. But we will. We have done the cement factories just didn't make us any money. We will get rid of all of those rocks. Go and sell it at the other cement factory. And now we have to find something to do with our wood chips. which we will go and research. We have planted the grass. We will at least get one good crop from there, which will make us money. Maybe 2 crops. I hope for 2, but I'm not really sure if we will. Then we're going to plant everything with cotton, so that we can supply our rope factory, and that we can finish the pirate ship, or work on the pirate ship. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next game playthrough.